Welcome, foolish mortals, to Awful Neutral.
Hello, and welcome to Awful Neutral. I am your Dungeon Master, Damian Mercado, and with me, as always, is Mr. Clint Beiser as...
Carvin Crow! Hello, my little babies. Come here. Let Papa hug you.
All right, we are back. With us as well, we have Mr. Dave Callens as...
Gertrude, we're doing a crossover episode today.
That's a really good Gertrude, actually.
Did you and Sara Lee Freaky Friday yourself again? You and Sara Lee were peeing in the same fountain, as you do.
I'm just the loneliest mom, man. Just a chill little otter man over here, kicking ass and taking names, you know.
That
hey, Damien, am I incorrect? But you're twitching the whole window, not just the.
Oh, giant. Let's go
Who's
to full
twitching?
screen.
We're all twitching. You folks here in the podcast, you missed so much side info. Gosh.
Mostly about Clint and other Clints.
I usually have I keep my pornography searches right there. So if you go back and look, and please don't, it's wildly embarrassing. But you're gonna see an animal. Tell me, come back to that animal, and comment it on our iTunes channel, on our iTunes page, and we will do a Patreon shout out for you. With us as well, we have Mr. Jesse Egan as...
Yes, I am back playing Gregory. Yes, Gregory. Thrillman.
Just Gregory?
Thank you.
I've been gone so long I lost all my middle names. No, they're there. They're just hiding under a rock where I like to be myself.
You were
Nice to see everyone.
you were off entertaining on the high seas, both as a pirate of laughter, a pirate of laughs.
Wouldn't that be funny if they just pulled you over and forced you to listen to comedy? That
sounds like open mics.
Yeah, we're being boarded.
Movie.
Gather everybody in the cargo hold. What's the best source of amplification you have? Do you have like a little karaoke machine or something? I have a very loose 45, if we're being honest. And you better laugh at every fucking joke.
If you be wanting to use the buffet, first you've got to listen to my act.
Hecklers walk the plank. Yar.
It was challenging this time, by the way, because there was like 1,000 children on board, and they were all in my shows. So they don't get jokes or laugh at anything but farting, pooping, and funny voices. So
I would love to hear you crowd work a bunch of kids. Hey, what grade are you in, buddy?
Homework, am I right?
I did it quite a bit. Yeah.
Google
How long
Classroom.
you two been
Am I right?
alive? How long you two been alive? Well, you like Paw Patrol? You kind of Paw Patrol people, or you kind of move like a Dora the Explorer over here?
Oh, we got a Bluey fan over here. Oh.
I really do need to update my references. I got to figure out what or just not book cruises during the summertime.
Those are perfect. I love those references. Don't change them.
What are children? You know?
They're smaller, and they're versions of us with more mucus.
Explain into Clint what children are.
Well, Tiffy.
It's like explaining it to the Terminator. I know now why you cry.
I know
What's
now.
the deal with string cheese?
Why is this box of juice?
Sal could not make it today. He is going to try to jump on when he gets home, but he said he couldn't make it. And Sara Lee could not make it as well. She is suffering from...
So Sal's not home right now?
Implosive diarrhea.
That was a
For
funny
both of
pause. That was a great pause. That was like,
Yeah.
Is he responding to Dave?
Pray for Sara Lee. She's in critical condition right now at Scripps Mercy.
Oh no!
Implosive diarrhea.
They brought in a rectal specialist. They're going to get her back into shape, but
You
got to use a made-up D&D name hospital, or people will think she's really sick.
Yeah, really. Ophelia Hospital. Is that the first case of implosive diarrhea? Like she's sort of the test monkey for this?
It's the first
she's
case.
patient zero.
It's the first
Patient
case
zero
in the
is what I
West.
meant to say. Not
Test monkey.
It has been reported in rural India and Pakistan before, on rare occasions, but we're hoping for the best. So send your love, thoughts, and prayers, Sara Lee.
Stay strong.
You might have heard a loud boom if you lived in the North County, San Diego region.
Is it a boom for implosive, or is it sort of whatever a black hole sounds like? You know,
It's like thunder. It creates creates an absence. It's like so much air is displaced at once, and when the air comes crashing back, it creates like
It's
a
like
thunder
a silence.
sound.
It's like a deafening silence.
Yeah.
If you can imagine that.
It just ends with.
Boom, boom, boom. And with that, let's get to our adventure. Oh, enough
Sal
mocking
got
Sara
trapped
Lee's.
in implosion traffic is what happened to Sal.
Oh no, yeah, you said Sal if he gets home. So I was like, my first thought was like I was picturing Sal doing the walk of shame somewhere. And I'm like, good for you, buddy.
As Lothario.
Yeah, he shit his pants in public. He's walking in shame. It's all shit, folks. It's all shit.
He's like, dang, I wish this was implosive.
When we last left our characters, you guys were inside the Glimmering Veil, the point in all of Ophelia where the veil between Stony Oregon and Ophelia is thinnest. While there, you had discovered... while there, you... camera... while in Ophelia...
Oh, no.
there we go.
I thought it was my internet.
Sorry, no. I froze. We're back. While in the Glimmering Veil, you had met some redneck pixies. You had solved some puzzles, and you had discovered some very strange garbage to have fallen through from Stony Oregon. Amongst some industrial waste from the Schneike's factory, you found a bunch of claymore mines.
That's right.
Yeah, and a giant gun, too.
Yeah, and a 50 cal machine gun. With Sara Lee's skateboard, you guys loaded up most of it. Obviously, very out of place items. I believe also Milton stashed away a few of these items as well.
Yes.
So you guys detonated the remaining claymores, and
Against my wishes, by the way, I wanted to save all of them.
well,
That's Claymore murder. That's
yeah. You guys were covered in dye water, like all, because you detonated them into the water. Also,
we blew it up in the water? Why the hell did we do that?
that was
water versus fire.
Jesse, why do we do anything?
I don't know.
it was the
I remember.
safest way to. The safest way, I guess. Hold on, my camera's going to freeze again. So just 1 second. Vamp for me, guys.
No,
No, it's a good one. It's a good. Freeze
Sara
though,
Lee,
like
we're
it.
We
gonna
usually
push
do the
for
dumbest way.
the most chaotic
Yeah.
option possible.
It's like having two Lokis.
For Loki?
Four Lokis.
Whoa. Jeez. Oh no. That'll mess.
In the end, you
That'll
have to
always
pull
mess
all
you
the
up.
threads together, and Dave ends up ruling the entire Marvel universe while sitting in a tree.
For Loki, I
Drawing
came.
claymores.
Unfortunately, I think the sound, because it's broadcast from my computer, also cut out you guys' sound, which is unfortunate because I came in to hear what For Loki was, and I'm already. You could design an entire campaign around around For Loki.
Poor Loki.
It's the hot new beverage that all the kids are drinking.
Right. They're just alternate versions of Loki that also drink Four Loko. I like the alligator Loki. That's my favorite one.
Where's his spinoff? Or
Yeah, and he can pound locos.
Oh, you mean Florida Loki? That's actually just Florida Loki. They don't tell you that.
Florida Loki.
Florida Loki.
All right, so you guys, we're going to come to, you guys had loaded up one of the 50 cals onto Sara Lee's skateboard.
We mounted it on the skateboard, yeah.
Yeah.
On the Claymore.
It is, there is no ammunition. We did say that.
Oh.
And
Okay. So that was pointless to really take that, huh?
well,
Maybe
you know,
some ammunition.
We'll find ammo somewhere.
we'll see. You never know. But there was another one of those 50 cal machine guns just lying around. You can't really take it with you. These things are pretty weighty. You got one.
So technically, we've got a 100 cal machine gun. Is that how that works?
That is.
What do you think, guys? Should we blow up the gun in the water too?
Absolutely not. We take both guns with us.
Okay.
You remember
We
the
strap it on them
the
on that
reason
skateboard?
the reason you detonated the claymores in the last time was because you had too many you couldn't take, and the hillbilly pixies were already like, "Ooh, man, we're gonna load up my pickup, man. We're gonna use these. We're gonna have a blast with these, man. We're gonna." And so to prevent them from just falling into the wrong hands, that was why you detonated.
Even Sarah and Dave's characters were like, "That sounds like a bad idea."
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Sarah and I
wild.
were like, "Hey, let's let the Darwin Awards commence."
Yeah. Well, at least we blew it up in water for no reason. That's good.
That is
smart.
textbook as listen, I don't mean to throw around the old veteran card, but that is how you would dispose of a claymore safely. Is detonating it
right?
down into the water. Yes.
Is it water?
Yes.
Then it must have been your idea because
It was not.
you're not smart enough to know that. Okay.
No, we probably detonated up out of the water.
It was somebody.
Cool.
Did you know that?
That could have been me. I don't know.
It absolutely was
It says explode in this direction, and then it was in the water. I don't know if I was like,
Well,
water's the right place, but it was already there.
We can actually
I
find this
asked
on
him.
Cal since he's not here.
I asked him which way that he was pointing them because for all he knows, he might have pointed them all towards you guys and then hit it. In which case, that's a very different roll. And so I was
Sal's the nerd. Yeah, Sal's the loser nerd with good ideas.
Yeah, if you play enough military sims like
Not
Sal,
me.
you'll get that. You know what a claymore does and what it is.
Clay
I
laughs at
ain't
me,
no
right?
smarty pants over here.
Less clay pool.
Boom.
Whoa.
So let's take this other gun, I guess. How do we,
Yeah.
do we drag it on this? How much can this skateboard carry? This is.
Don't ask questions like that. He's going to limit us.
Is it a longboard?
Life is
It's got off-wheel tires. If Corvin Crow can nap on it, I think it can definitely fit 2 50 cal machine guns and a bunch of claymores, right?
I don't know. What size is Corvin?
Give me a
What are
dexterity
you in
check
the
to see if
world?
you can balance it. It's certainly a balancing act because you guys have a lot on this longboard. I'm generously giving you so much sway on this, but you know what? Why not? This is, I've seen some videos of how they do things in third world countries. Why not? But I'm going to make you work for it. You got to beat a 15 dexterity check. You can do it at advantage because so many are helping you.
Who's rolling it?
I
Corvin?
got one.
All of us or what?
Yeah, because we're all trying.
Oh,
And
we're
if one of us
all
succeeds, then
trying to manipulate
That
this
works.
gun. Okay.
Life in 3D said Sal wanted to make infinite money by blasting rocks. Yes, that is another thing. Sal keeps wanting to cheat
that's
the
right.
system, and I'm gonna kind of introduce it. It's like the invention of lying. Basically, he's inventing fraud. He's inventing dishonesty into their monetary system, and so slowly but surely, he's introduced this rot that will slowly eat their society.
I rolled a 12. Am I
love
linked
it.
to the rest of you guys on D&D Beyond or not?
yeah. We each rolled a 12. You and I both did.
Okay, good.
So
Yeah,
this
well-
all hinges on Clint.
Yeah, my
You can do it,
internet's
buddy.
being slow.
Balance that gun.
All right.
on
Well,
a skate.
no advantage if you're all rolling individually.
Oh, well, I rolled 2 12s, so.
All right. Well, whatever. Then fine. What am I gonna do? Kick you off the podcast? No, I'm saving that. I'm saving that, Jim. That doesn't happen today.
That's got to be a 2-part.
Here she comes now.
Are you rolling giant slow dice that just?
Yes, my digital dice.
Some
He's gonna get his die out of the other room.
It's
You said
rolling.
acrobatics.
You want to roll
or
me,
dex?
Lord?
Saving
Dex.
throw.
I'm slow.
Dex saving throw. Good.
Lead. It's a lead die, and it just slowly topples.
Yeah,
Went
I
through
rolled
the
it.
floor.
Oof.
Is it rolling?
Looks like we all failed. You got a 10.
Oh, it didn't show up on my end. Weird.
I got it.
No matter how many times you try to stack it, every time you like try to pull the, even like one of you holding it is proving difficult to get this other 50.
This
Hold
feels
on.
very Three Stooges.
Milton's gotta get in here and see what he can do.
This is too big for Milton to carry alone. I will say that, but we'll see what he can do to help.
All right. Now you got the weight all wrong here. Excuse me. I mean, you got the weight is all ill distributed. 13. That's one of
All four of us failed. Jesus.
I gotta say, 13 are better than all you all.
Whenever Milton talks, I
Hey.
can't help but think of Leon Phelps. Is Leon Phelps the ladies'
Yeah,
man?
ladies, man.
The ladies wear wet.
Quick question: how many idiots does it take to balance a gun on a skateboard? Because apparently
One
4
more
is
than
not
we got.
enough.
The Polish army is making fun of you. Polish handymen are having jokes making fun of you guys right now. Know that?
We need 5 loco to get this thing. So what do we just toss it
How
in,
many-
in the lake?
How many one otter, one were rat, one
Dog man.
dog man, and a changeling does it take to fail at a thing? Yeah, okay. I laughed
The
at
sun
that too.
is- the
My
s-
delivery was way off. I'm so sorry, all of our fans.
We're working on timing.
The sun
You don't
is
laugh through deliveries.
the sun is starting
So-
to set. It is starting to
Uh-oh.
crest.
Starting to
Are you
get
trying to calm down
Sun's
the
getting real
Hulk?
low.
The sun's getting real low, big guy there. Clint got it.
real low. Well, what do you guys say we do with this other gun? We got to hide
We hide it so we can come back later.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so we
Milton
take a
tries
little-
to take it apart. Field dress the gun.
Oh Lord.
All right. Roll me a. It's not a tinkering check. I guess a sleight of hand
Okay.
Hey,
or
You
intelligence.
guys remember that scene in Pulp Fiction where John Travolta accidentally shot the kid in the
Yeah.
backseat of the car? That's about to happen right now to Milton. Him tinkering with his gun and failing his role.
Even with no ammo, he's gonna roll so badly. He rolled a 4.
I rolled a 2
Yeah,
plus a 2 for a 4.
he shoots his hand off.
Yeah, we're at your Milton's hand temporarily gets charges back the charging handle, but doesn't charge it back all the way, and his finger kind of gets caught for a second, and his finger now is throbbing a bit. Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh, poor
That's
buddy.
hilarious. What was the roll? Wait, what do I need to roll to hide this thing behind some fucking bushes? And
I would say you can either roll a stealth check, a nature check, or a survival check, whichever is best for you.
I don't know, but I didn't realize
I'm
this.
hiding this shit.
Milton
Okay.
is more beefy than any of us. He can take some hits.
Just
I'll
by
roll
being
it.
just
Damn,
by,
I rolled a
by
12
virtue.
stealth.
A 12?
I rolled a survival. I rolled a 22.
A survival.
Thank
Yeah.
God someone here is competent.
I hide the crap out of it.
Yeah, Craig G. Thrillman, you're able to because you know what a natural Oregon rock setting would look like. It's what you've dreamed about. It's all you've dreamed about is seeing Oregon rocks. And so it is easy. You've learned to hide things without ever seeing a rock in all of Stony, Oregon. It's easy now that you have rocks kind of at your disposal in nature, and so you're able to easily like an Eagle Scout hide this 50 cal.
Now I'll
How
never be
Eagle
able
Scouts
to-
hide machine guns.
Yes. Yes, that's how I got
Yes,
my
we
merit.
were dangerously close to spending an hour trying to hide a gun.
Yeah.
Could have been the whole episode.
That's our own personal corridor.
But honestly,
own
I tried giving you guys real puzzles, and I hated doing it. I think it sucked. You guys didn't have fun. At least hiding the 50 cal was something that engaged you, and I'll take that.
We did it, you guys. Now, how are we going to find this gun again?
Dude, honestly, that was way more fun than being in a hallway. That was way more fun.
Quick question: is Damian's audio cutting in and out a little bit for anybody else?
Mic check.
Not for me,
Mic
no.
check. Mic check.
Me.
I think I'm coming through. Maybe try logging in, logging back out. I think I'm coming through clear on.
I hear him okay. I hear you
on
clear.
Twitch.
Yeah, no issues for me.
All right.
Here's the bell.
Okay. I think we can move on to the next little bit. I'm excited for it. I'm going to wait for Clint to come back.
Can we block Clint from coming back? Is that a thing we can do?
What's next? Are we gonna find a tank that just fell through here? We're gonna.
No, I think we're
a nuke. A lot of war.
Warhead would be fun. Yeah.
Warhead. Yeah. Give us a Black Hawk helicopter.
Thank God. I was just told that I'm a bit nasally, but I could be heard. Oh, thank goodness.
Bit nasally.
That's probably one of your audio filters.
Right. How do I turn my nasality?
You got to set the allergies.
No.
No. Why did I turn this filter on? No. Clint, you missed it. We all changed our voices to this.
It sounds like you forgot to turn on your normalizing voice filter.
We all did.
Everybody hears your natural voice now, Jesse.
All right, you guys.
This is how you lose Twitch followers.
You guys win with Clint back. That's when you hear the familiar voice of Mr. Vincent Gallo over here. Oh, hey, good to see you, boss. My favorite client. Good to see you. Corvin Crow. Oh, and his associates. Nice to see you guys as well. Mr. Vincent Gallo. Don't know if I've made each of your acquaintances, but he hands each of you a card. It says Vinny Gallo, criminal lawyer.
I hand him a flat rock that I use as a card back.
Whoa.
There's nothing on it, but it's a sweet rock. Enjoy.
This is currency, by the way. Oh, a tip. Whoa. I just know you are now protected by confident. I have certain confidentiality laws I have to abide by now that you've given me this. So you need defense for anything. Hey, you know who to call. Your favorite non-stereotypical criminal lawyer. Am I right? Hey, I'm right.
How am I supposed to call you in this world? Do they have walkie-talkies?
Do not worry. I just as long as you are holding this card, just say my name, and I'll be there. Capiche?
Yeah, it's like a Candyman kind of situation.
Yeah.
if we say your name backwards, you disappear. Is that some kind of cool trick or something? I don't know.
That's how we get rid of you?
Yeah.
Olag.
But I'm here to see my favorite client. I don't understand a lot of these references. Yeah, we haven't got those DVDs here yet, so I'm just gonna laugh to make things make it not seem like I'm losing some in the power dynamic here. So my favorite client there, Mr. Corvin Crow. How you doing there?
Probably bad. You're here. What's up?
Oh no, I ain't heard back from my guys yet. Although I will say, and there ain't nothing to worry about. They've only been gone a few days. But that being said, it is weird that they haven't checked in. I will concede that to you.
Yeah, they're probably you're never gonna see them again.
All right, okay. Well, we'll see. I'll tell you what. I'll do a case per diem for you. If that's by per diem I mean at half rate. If what you say is true. All right.
Hey, you know what? It's nice for you, though. You won't owe those fellas any money. They're gone.
Hey, I'll pass those savings on to you. Hey, if you're the one telling me, seems like you got a better nose for this than they do. If that's the case, maybe I should get you on the payroll, huh?
I think I was trying to say to you, like, maybe don't send. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like he's bad news, but.
Oh, no, ain't nothing about that. No. Actually, I'm here on behalf of another client, and it just so happened to involve you. And all of yous, actually.
Unrelated. Okay, yes.
I have a client who wishes to remain anonymous and has asked me to reach out to yous and offer you some aid. In the form of a magical form of protection, if you will.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it. What's the deal?
Well, basically,
of
the
protection?
spell allows you to, if you needed to, for example, go back home to Stony Oregon for whatever reason. If you ever had to come back here, you basically would not be subject to the extreme time dilation that happens normally. Your frequency would sync up, sync up to both Ophelia's time and as well as Stony Oregon's time, if that makes sense. So, like, that way, when you're gone for, like, I don't know, one of your years, it's not like, 1,000 years, failure or something.
Where are we getting this? I did not listen until it sounded interesting.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
not really
Sometimes
I kind of stopped listening.
sometimes I go into legalese, a lot of that jargon. I know. Sometimes I talk like a fancy lawyer type, and I lose folks.
It's a good thing one of Clint's languages is legalese.
Sorry, I'll try to talk a little more blue collar for yous.
Oh,
do
no,
enjoy the way you
I
talk.
tend to not listen to people. It's not you, it's me. I just, then you said something that's kind of, my peripheral earballs
You
were
ever-
like, whoa, what's this?
There's a client. He wishes to remain anonymous, and he has gone to great lengths. Trust me, I believe the person coming
Yeah,
through
this
my
is,
door.
again, information I do not need.
Okay, well, basically, I got this
Anonymous
fucking
client.
protection for you. Fucking want it or not? Jesus Christ, I can't make you have
Sounds
it.
great.
We
Yeah,
want it.
yeah,
What-
yeah.
Is there some? Do we have to
Okay,
give up something?
just sign here. You gotta do nothing. I'm just here as a middleman to make sure it was delivered. They need a competent person able to execute the spell. So hey, Vinny Gallo steps in.
Why do they want to give it to us?
Also, do you have anything?
That is not
for
my purview.
impulsive diarrhea?
Do I have
Not for nothing, but I feel like Christianity doesn't exist in D&D, so Jesus Christ is just some nonsense word that he probably heard someone say at some point.
It's more legalese.
No, it's like Narnia. Like Jesus Christ exists here, just like a fucking lion and some shit.
Well, you know what they say, don't look a horse grift in the mouth. Let's take it.
Yeah, I wish I could
I'm looking
impart
for
more.
the horse in the mouth.
You just sign here, and as soon as you sign, a magical pen, a magical pink pen comes and writes a little rune that appears like a tattoo that burns for a second on each of your hands. It burns for a second, and it appears a bright red until it fades away from sight, and you can no longer feel it.
Wait. Oh, shoot.
Is it the Schneikes logo?
It's actually the
really
Stussy S.
should have asked about the fine print. I've fallen for this before. I'm so bad at contracts.
Because you don't listen, man. You gotta listen more when you're talking. You're not
Everyone's
listening.
boring. It's
At least we got these cool tattoos. But mine's fading. Oh, it's not.
This happens, of
Hey,
course,
the real
to
tattoos are the friends we made along the way, all right?
We could have sold that guy some claymores. That should be our side hustle.
Whoa! So somebody mentioned selling claymores here, because if you remember last time I was here, I also bought black market goods from your world. Now I don't know what a claymore is, although it sounds familiar from one of them Rambo movies that I've DVDs that have come over that I've got on the black market.
what about that 50 cal we don't got to
Didn't you
use
just say a
for?
minute ago that you ain't got DVDs? What's going on here, man? Your story ain't
Inconsistencies. Well, I'm just kidding
Well,
about
it
the
just
claymore.
so happens we have a little bit of a super awesome gun. I mean, it does not come with ammunition, but we could give it away for, a nice price, I think. How about you guys? You think that we can get rid of this 50 cal over here?
Man, I think you should not have told him it's no ammunition. That's kind of detail you leave till after the transaction's complete. But what do I know? I'm just a humble little otter.
Honestly, it gets you so far. You don't even realize sales tactics. Oh, they like the lie. No, because we tell the truth about this one, we'll have a bigger thing to sell next time, and he knows we're honest. That's how things work, bro.
I'll
Yeah.
stop listening to you. How do you like it, bro?
I'm a different character.
That little
listen to everything.
that freakish rap man kind of had been going until he gave away the game.
It's a rat. Oh, Jesus.
See, now you made me mess up. Got all flustered, Mr. Ottoman.
This guy sounds racist against freaky rat men. How do you feel about freaky dog men? I'm just curious before we go any further with these negotiations.
He has had no problem with your appearance before, but we have said that Milton is a rat, but he is trying to take on the form of a halfling or something.
Mouse.
And but he because he is a rat, but he's also a druid. So it's amazing they could even cast a spell to begin with. But the spell that he cast, the transformation spell, isn't great. So Milton looks a little bit rat-like and terrifying, like a Rat Boy from that episode of The Simpsons, I guess.
It's like a big wonky looking rat, huh?
Yeah. Think some parts just aren't right. They don't. It doesn't look right.
That boy ain't
right.
Just imagine a rat using advanced wild shape magic. And
that rat ain't right.
Oh, I guess you're right there, Mr. Gregory Trillman. You're right. I guess I was using subjective standards of beauty on this. What one man's grotesque, hideous form is another man's beauty, I suppose.
So poetic.
I look gorgeous. I don't know what anybody else is talking about.
All right, well, you guys, I've done what I gotta do. Mr. Corvid Crow, I will report back to you as soon as I hear anything.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm sorry I'm so cranky. You're doing a good job.
He missed his naps.
You're great, pal. Thanks for your service.
He while trying to leave the woods, he before he teleports out, he just like Vincent Gallo from My Cousin Vinny, slips in some mud, curses, curses, fuck!
Steps on a claymore.
Yeah, loses a leg. Oh, my leg! By the way, I'm sorry. Actually, were you guys selling that machine gun to him or not?
I think the deal fell through.
I was all for it.
Okay.
When he found out there was no
Right.
Apparently, we got distracted, and then Milton's like, "What do we had it in the bag and what's the phrase you guys use? We had the deal."
Well,
in
we
the
were
sack.
trying to keep guns out of the hands of the pixies, but I don't know it's any better to sell it to like a greasy black market lawyer. So we probably
Whoa, he comes back greasy. Whoa.
Craig, I gotta say, your voice.
You keep hearing my
you
inner
lost your
monologue.
Are you a fan of my pomade? Is that what that was about?
I did not know you were psychic as well as have incredible hearing and also keep leaving and reappearing.
No,
You know what I think happened? I think you let your interior monologue out, but it sounded like a different person. That was crazy.
you're right. I guess it doesn't make sense for me to be here. I should go, but I want to let you know. I could have been here. All right? I could have.
I was trying to have an implosive monologue.
All right. What are you guys doing with that machine gun? I'll give you another couple minutes to decide before I move on to the next thing. If you guys can, if you guys just say we're leaving it, or it's buried. That's right. You guys actually
buried
hit it.
the one.
Sweet.
And we're carrying the other one.
Never mind.
We hit it, yeah.
You guys continue.
We hid it underneath a pile of claymores.
It is starting to get dark. You were warned about this, but it is at that point in the distance you kind of hear a commotion
About the sun going away?
coming from the back from whence you came down the mushroom, the lighted mushroom path. You hear sounds like angry pixies, angry redneck pixies, probably saying some not cool things socially. Before and you see her scuffle. You also hear you see up ahead of you at that same time a group of at least 9 ogres. They're carrying one of them is carrying one of those Costco pallet-sized weapons crates. But he's like carrying it over his shoulder, like you would, like if you would carry a big jug of water or something. They're marching down the path.
Are ogres bad in this world, or not innately?
You
I think
have.
they're always bad, no matter what.
No, it's
Even
not.
Shrek's
It's not
kind of a
mainly.
dick.
We actually in this campaign, you guys actually got your ass beat in one of the first episodes by a ogre nun convent, who I assume just was there to pray to their goddess and do nunly things. They were the nuns, but with the sleeves torn off, so they had like ripped arms.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah,
I think you made it up.
Avril Lasagna was partying with her bros in one of the first episodes.
Right. Yes.
And
Yes.
at near the end of her little storyline, and I believe it was just her and her bros got their ass beat by challenging some ogre. But the point is, these are ogres. These ogres are dressed in like leather
They're carrying
armor.
weapons. You said they're carrying weapon crates and water. Is that right? Or no? What I just heard that wrong.
They're carrying.
They're carrying squirt guns. They're squirt guns that shoot water at people.
They're carrying club weapons. One of them might be was a few. Two of them are carrying giant crossbows that would be impossible for any human to carry.
A weapon is like a giant glow stick.
Yes.
They're like ballistas. And they're approaching.
What do you guys think? We got angry pixies on the left, armed ogres on the right of me,
Should we throw a claymore at them?
Here I am.
stuck in the middle with you. We can put some claymores in the trail and set them to blow these people up. That seems wrong, right? 'Cause we don't know if
Milton
it's-
is already setting a claymore.
Okay, Milton, roll me a history check. We're going to see how much you. Now you can roll me a history, or intelligence to kind of figure it out. I think
This could be
history
the end
will
of
like
Milton.
We're going to see if you remember from all of the military sims that that Trey watched with you.
Well, he was around when the others blew him up.
You're gonna
Okay,
blow up
yeah, you're
some-
right.
Set him. So
You know,
He's gonna blow himself up. We're gonna be down Milton.
the whole premise of Splinter, the sensei of the Ninja Turtles, was that he learned as a rat martial arts from watching martial arts as a rat, being
Movies and
around
TV
it
shows, yeah.
through
Oh,
osmosis.
cool.
So then there's canon, evidence of these rats that turned into people being smart. So
Yeah, Bomb Squad rat who
yeah.
works.
So what? Triple advantage, quadruple advantage.
Triple advantage.
Is that?
This guy.
No advantage unless somebody's helping you.
Well, it's all right. I rolled an 18.
Okay,
This was meant to be.
You successfully set up a claymore. We already you guys turn to see Milton. He's like unspooling the wire. That's for like the detonator wires in. He's unspooling it and kind of hiding in the bushes back a safe distance. As he's like hiding this wire under like dirt and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody went to play the claymore tutorial in Battlefield 5.
Yeah, you just turn in to see Milton like, all right, that's all right. We got ways to deal with things. All right, get my groove on. That's right
Well, it's
about
only
here.
one claymore. It's probably not going to take out all of those ogres. So then we're going to have to deal with the rest of them, right?
Yeah, I think he set it up towards the pixies. Honestly,
Pixies would be a better call, yeah.
Oh, I see. So he set it up more to the left.
So you set it up towards the pixies or towards the
yeah, towards the
Pixies.
pixies. This is Milton, by the
Okay.
way, folks. Milton
Yeah.
was like, those guys are weird and creepy. I don't like
Yeah,
them.
that was my
Like,
instinct too. Is let's blow up the pixies. Fuck those dudes.
Okay, so that's what Milton is doing during that, and during that, so it's like, so if you're so you're facing a road, if he's has the claymore facing down the road behind you, as opposed to the group in front of you. Understood. Gotcha. Right? Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess he says we should probably like hide or something. That's what I'm about to do.
Too late at that point. After
late.
you hear the ogres at the front. Oh you,
Damian's like, enough of your nonsense.
it's humans. and
Wait,
the-
wow.
Where
over
are
here.
these humans?
Not really.
There's an otter, there's a dog man, there's a rat person.
there is Avril Lasagna and Trey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, our two quiet companions.
Forgot about them.
Implosive. No, Avril's in the hospital, right? Didn't we say that? She had to go back to town to be admitted.
Gertrude's in the hospital.
Pray for me. Listen, all those years of drinking high gravity liquor, all that gravity accumulated in my colon and finally gave me an implosion. And that's why I'm light up here in the ICU. So if you know a friend who's drinking a lot of high gravity, stop them. That stuff's a death sentence.
Corvid will transform into a goblin.
Okay.
Actually, Milton, Thelonious, Gregory, and Corvid, now he's transformed, we should be like, yeah, screw those humans inside with the ogres.
Yes, we captured them for you. It's a Chewbacca situation.
Well, they come over. Humans, wait, I'm gonna do an intelligence check on these ogres real fast.
Oh, this should go well.
So just give me an intelligence check. We're gonna see. This is to see if these ogres recognize this party composition. They are low intelligence, so I'm gonna say that they have a -2 to their roll. They roll a right here on screen. They rolled a d20. They remember you. Hey, those aren't just any humans.
That was a video clip you saved. That wasn't a real roll.
I'm glad I pulled that video clip up and not something more embarrassing. What's this Damian dry humping? Don't open that, please.
So the ogres recognize.
This one's just titled Couch. What's he doing to his couch? So he rolled a 20 with the ogres. Well, one of the ogres, the lead ogre, Hubies, or did you guys come through the veil as well? Oh, you from Stony Organ? Then one of them slaps him in the back of the head, like a Three Stooges style. No, dummy! Don't you look at them? One of them's the dog. One of them's the girl who invented punk rock, and the other one's and one of them's a little otter man. No. Them's the ones, and he like whispers into the other ogres here, and they all like whisper amongst each other. They're actually, because they're ogres, like it's taking quite a bit for them to for this whispering session to end. It's like a huddle, like a football huddle. Like you guys are just waiting for the offense.
It's also very loud because they don't know how to whisper, so we can hear everything.
No, dummy! And then there's also like it's all being intermitted with like a lot of like Three Stooges like slapstick along the way. I'll tell him, not you.
You guys think we should try to sneak out of here while they're distracted?
Probably.
I think, we start walking past them slowly.
Roll me a stealth check. You have to beat a. You can now. Here's the way. You guys can each roll it once, or one of you can roll at advantage. I would recommend each of you do it once because you get more dice.
I already rolled, unfortunately, but I rolled a 3 and a 20.
16 for Milton.
12 for Thelonious.
You know what? Because there are other characters, you're rolling with your assistant. Sal
for Corvid.
Trey is helping. Yeah. So you guys actually are able to sneak away quite well. We're going to say, though, that...
But Avril and Sal are not.
No. They were assisting you guys in your roles. That's how you guys got advantage. So
we just for style points, we moonwalked away, just for visual.
Yeah.
It's like shuffling our feet slowly, so it didn't look like we were walking.
Man, I hope nothing ruins that guy's legacy. So with the ogres arguing loudly, that's when you hear the other group of ogres come from the back. You see another group of ogres. As you're walking away, you're in the bushes now. You see one of them pushing something into his mouth, or pulling something out. And he's pulling like a Carhartt hat, a mini Carhartt hat out of his mouth, and kind of picking his teeth.
Yeah, it was just like a magic trick.
No, he just ate someone.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
wearing a tiny Carhartt hat.
Who wears tiny Carhartt?
Pixies. Right?
Yep. Well, that's exact Carhartt hat before it was covered in like blue pixie blood, glittery pixie blood, which looks pretty cool, actually. One of the racist pixies who hated Otterman, by the way, just in a general hatred of Otterman, who thought that Thelonious was one of the good ones. Engaged in
he killed my
tokenism.
friend.
Racist. I know one of them who knows kung fu.
Thelonious is now on a mission of vengeance.
Okay, yeah.
The ogres eat racists. Is what's happening?
As he comes over, oh, did you find the other packages? Oh, I ain't found one. I did find some pixies who wanted to kick up a fight, tried asking me some riddles. They did.
That ogre's, he's got a tattoo like the Arlo Guthrie thing. It says, "This ogre eats racists."
He's sort of talking down about other people. And you know what? I won't sit there and take that type of bigotry around me. Wow, these ogres really, I don't know. Maybe they're not so bad.
I don't know. Should we stay hidden? Or we're not hidden because
We're kind of sneaking away.
Oh,
We can still hear all this.
we're in the bushes and there's another group coming up the road too.
Yeah. You notice that up the road, you guys, because the way you guys went up the bushes, you can see a bend up ahead, kind of through the trees, and you can see they have a coach, a carriage with a sizable wagon for transporting behind it.
Milton wants to like keep an eye on things.
Pulled by a Travolta horse, by the way,
Question.
which are common in this world.
But it still talks like Nicolas Cage, right?
Only certain one of them do. Those are the ones you can only trust half of the Travolta horses.
Milton will use its shape change ability to transform into a rat and get close and like listen in and see what the Jads, what they're up to. Or I mean these ogres.
All right. Well, now the both the platoons have arrived together. You're now looking at about 25 ogres standing together. As you listen for them, yo, what are we gonna do? We ain't been able to find me. Only able to find this one, and he's holding the one holding the box. Can somebody else hold the box? This one's getting heavy. The boss is going to be real mad if we don't come back with the refs. I'm going to do a. Now you hit that. Well, what did you roll? You rolled on your survival at 22. I want to say to hide him.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, he is going to do a survival check.
He's trying to
I'm going to do another
find
survival check. He gets it at advantage.
Or-
But I'm going to say that these guys are ogres. They don't get a plus anything. They get a plus 0. Okay? But because they're
It could be investigation.
If they get a plus 0, they can't beat a 22.
Well, they can get a perfect. If they get a 20, I'll allow them something that kind of gives them some way out of it. But so they get to roll advantage 1.
This feels like a scene in a movie where we'd be like, "Hey guys, remember our old high school dance routine?" And we'd like do this fucking old.
Let's do it for these ogres.
Remember that emo band we were in high school? Let's play one of our songs to teach them how to love again and what hurt feels like. Yeah, they do not find that 50 cal located anywhere. It looks like we did find some explosion. It looks like one of them was blowed up. It was. So somebody found it. They start fanning out and they're searching. It's easy to stay ahead of them. However, Roll me you could either roll me a nature check,
What are we trying to do?
perception check. Just roll me a general perception check, a nature check, or a survival check, whichever one you want.
For what? What's the goal?
I'll let you know.
I rolled a 22.
Well, the goal is going to determine what I roll.
Okay, well, the sun is just set.
Okay.
The sun has just set.
Dave's
You
getting
have a
left
sense of unease. It is now dark. The sun has been setting for the last little bit, but now when the last light kind of leaves the forest.
I rolled a 7 after my bonus.
Okay, 7,
I had rolled a 20 something.
20 something.
Milton rolled a 22.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta save yourselves, man. It's too late for me.
You were just like caught up in this drama with all this like workplace drama. It is kind of funny to watch these like ogres like kind of do this, like poke each other in the eye and knock each other over the head and like stomp each other's feet.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you were an idiot in like the 1930s, this would be wildly entertaining. This would be.
There's a rat just like heaving with laughter watching this.
That is when you start to notice, I guess, everybody but Thelonious, who's again lost in this show, in the slapstick.
Oh, no. Corvid got a 5. Milton got
Nice.
a 22.
Yeah, Milton, you are kind of away from everybody. You're hiding in the bushes on the other side of the road. You're pretty stealthy. You could get across if you roll a check, but you notice behind you a rustling in the bushes and an unnatural growl, and it seems to be coming from more than one place.
A natural growl.
Jesse or Gregory, you hear it too. It's kind of surrounding you, but it's a little. You can sense it a little further away. This kind of rustling in the bushes. This sense of danger. There's something about.
So Milton is surrounded. The rest of the party isn't yet.
He's not surrounded. He just would have to cross.
He can hear it.
The road. He can hear it. It's getting close.
Okay.
He's going to need to move soon and roll a stealth check to cross the road, get by the ogres.
He is in the form of a rat now.
Okay.
He's the shape changer.
Then you probably wouldn't need to roll.
But instead of a
make you roll a
rat
stealth
person,
check.
he's in the form of a person rat. Different.
Can I just roll? I'll just roll stealth at advantage because I'm a rat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 23 to start with, so I won't even advantage it.
Okay. Yeah. You quickly make it across the road, and in fact, like as you do it, as you leave, you smell something tracking your scent. Very shortly after that, with your rat-like speed, you are not noticed, and you're able to quickly rejoin the party. You guys are still watching as you notice. From the brush, several.
Milton does that thing that rats and mice do when they're scared. They just shit while they're running. So they have a little present for their noses they're tracking with.
Yeah, you got to do that implode.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Rat shit.
So you. It is at that point, if you're watching the ogres, the first ogre gets pounced on by about two hippos, two beavers, the size of hippos. Their massive jaws, instead of having those hippo teeth, have those wood and metal puncturing beaver front teeth.
So they're bippos?
Yes.
Hungry massive beavers.
Hungry.
That sounds like a terrible porn.
The ground the very ground starts to shake as it sounds like a whole pack, a herd, is hungry and headed this way. This is what happens. This is what prowls the dark in the Glimmering Veil.
giant beaver hippos?
Beaver-sized hippos. I think hippo is not even. Hippo-sized beaver. I don't think hippo is anything but the size.
Right. Yeah, that's just a size reference.
And I'm also using it in reference to their to the size of their bite and their maw.
Right.
Oh my God.
And their paw.
And their paw. Hey, paw! Take a look at these beavers. Some of the biggest I've ever seen.
Settle down, Ma.
Ooh-wee.
Maws and
like
paws
Jesse's
sounds like a
studying
great pet shop.
I'm studying the spell Animal Friendship to try to cast it on
All right.
like a couple of these beeve hips.
They are attacking the ogre. Some of the ogres are rushing with the crate. I'll let you keep reading the spells, but just for background, it's the ogres protect the crate, and they're all working as a team. So some of them are being taken down by these. It's like a scene in Jurassic Park where the humans run into the tall grass and are like picked off by raptors. They're
So we
transporting
could
this weapon
possibly-
to the wagon. They're moving to do that.
got you. What do you think, Corbin?
We could use this to our advantage. Keep whoever's winning, we attack that side. Keep the battle even. Have them wear each other's numbers down. Is that?
And then steal their weapon?
Is at that point you hear?
I don't know. I just go straight to military tactic. I don't know why I do that. Maybe.
You hear a rustling in the bushes behind you.
Is it a Kurt rustling?
And a rumbling as a
no.
part of the herd is closing in on your position.
I say, Milton, quick, set a couple claymores.
Geez.
It is not going to be enough time to set a claymore.
Okay, then.
John Rambo himself couldn't set a claymore that fast. Safely. By the book.
John Rambo's a pussy. You can fucking print that.
We'll talk to Dave.
All right. We got to do something quick, folks. Do you have
I do have Animal
Firebolt?
Friendship spell, and I could charm at least one of them just to not hurt them. But if it's a whole flock of them, I think we're in trouble. We maybe need to flee.
Is it a flock or a herd? Because that's going to depend on how many there are.
It's a flirt.
I could cast Zone of Truth on them and make them be honest about their desire to eat
Their
us.
intentions to eat us.
Yeah.
You see.
They'll say, "Yeah, we're going to eat you," and then they do it.
You hear Avril say, "Hey, dummies!" And you see that she
doesn't
has
sound like Avril.
already loaded up her skateboard
Yeah.
onto the back of the wagon. She is about 50 feet away from you. She was moving towards the wagons.
Is she
All
done
right, well,
shitting, or is she still implosively?
She's still in that wagon. Let's
Something's
jump on
different about Avril. I don't know if I trust her.
I've stepped into the Avril Jaeger, and I am piloting this Jaeger.
Being John Malkovich, I mean Avril Lasagna.
Let's try to join her at the wagon, right?
Yeah, I mean, sounds like a decent idea.
Can I try to cover our tracks, like as we're running away? I cast like Earth Tremor behind us to try to make the terrain more difficult for those bippos to crush us.
Yes.
So
there are.
They have to roll a dexterity saving throw or take bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Yes. Okay. So you put it behind you. I'm going to roll a d20 for. I'm going to roll a d20 for those bippos behind you. I like this word.
Okay. Yeah. I rolled 8 bludgeoning damage for that.
All right. They rolled a natural 20. Actually,
Oh, no.
I don't know if it comes up like that when I naturally do it when you bring up d20. So I'm just
This
going to roll.
whole
Again.
episode's been sus, dude.
This is a 9. They rolled a 9.
Okay. It's a dexterity 13 save.
Well, they have a +3 dex, so no, they do not. Yes, many of them are tripping over themselves. They have lost their balance during mid-charge. They're kind of doing what happens I don't know. I imagine if you as if a bear were to trip, if you tranquilized a charging bear, they're kind of skidding. Furthermore, I'm going to roll one more time for the ogres who are racing at this point. There's only a handful of them left to try to get onto this cart and get out of here themselves. I'm going to roll again for the ogres. 7. Yes, the ogre carrying the crate is overtaken by the beavers. He falls because of your earthquake, and the Beppos swarm him, and the
Look at a Beppo.
It's family style slaughter.
Buka de hippos.
Corbin yells, "What's in the box?"
You got Jesse on that one.
And every time you could you think you're going to get a clear view of what was in the box, what the box might say. Another beaver, a Beppo, comes from nowhere and pounces on that area. You never get that clear view.
Do we see a little blonde Gwyneth hair? All right, so let's get on this wagon and beat feet. Is the wagon pulled by something? What was the wagon being pulled by?
A Travolta horse.
Oh, Travolta horse. Nice.
Nice.
So this Travolta horse takes off with a needs no encouragement to get going. It too is having to kick away Beppos from snapping at its mini centipeded legs.
Can I add flavor as the Travolta horse takes off? He starts also telling us about hamburgers in Amsterdam.
They put mayonnaise on the fries, smothering that shit.
And I don't mean a cup of beer. I mean a glass of beer.
Glass. Yeah. Just as he rides, he just keeps doing dialogue from Pulp Fiction.
He never gets to the El Royale with cheese.
It's one of the non-Nick Cage versions. So
He says, you know what they call hippo-sized beavers in Paris?
what?
They don't call them beaver-sized hippo.
Le Bivel.
All right.
Bivel with cheese.
So Avril Lasagna is in charge here. I need everybody to. You're going to need to make an attack roll. You three are going to make an attack roll. You guys can attack in whichever way you want. You guys are surrounded. The back of your cart, there is a herd of charging Beppos. Each bite they have snaps away part of eats away part of the large wagon bed that you're on.
Oh crap! I see. So we're trying to escape, and they're eating the wagon away.
Yes, and I will roll for Avril Lasagna.
How many
as well.
of them are there?
I will. A sea of them. It is a lot to count.
As we're running, I scream, Milton, start lobbing claymores. Start, arming them and lobbing them.
Okay. This is not combat, but we will. There will be an order to things. All right, Milton. If that is your goal, I'm going to need for you to roll for it, just to see if you can, how many you can do. We know you know how to do it. We're going to say how many you can do in this round.
Is this Dex then the fast hands?
Yeah,
situation?
sleight of hand. I do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to roll for the beavers.
Did you say? Yeah.
I'm going to do roll 5 times.
Was that a flat roll?
That's just a great sense. I'm going to roll for the beavers.
I'm gonna roll for the beavers.
Okay, I rolled 5 times, and I have 2 1s, a 2, a 4, and a 10. So these are like the stormtroopers of beavers. They're just like mindlessly gnawing and not seemingly not aiming at anything when they're biting at you. So all of them went. If you guys want to do anything, have any actions, I'll also roll for Sara Lee. She will roll at advantage because we will say that Trebuchet Philharmonic is aiding her with his druidness and speaking to the Travolta horse and encouraging the Travolta horse.
Okay. Who wants to go first? I have an idea what I'm.
Damien, just pick an order.
Yeah, you could. Tell us.
I was gonna say whoever, but I'll tell you what. Milton, you go first.
Go Milty.
Okay. So I rolled twice, so that if it's flat, then it's a 13. If it's an advantage, it's 14.
Yeah, we're going to say you're able to get one claymore done. Now, this is important. I need a strength. I would say athletics. There's going to need to be some element of you throwing this and waiting till it gets, and throwing it in a way that it's, it's directionally facing the way you want it to.
Is the rat man strong?
And then hitting it. So there is a level of coordination. I will let you use athletics.
Milton, you've got to call upon your years of playing frisbee golf in college.
They've only got stealth and perception as skills. Everything is just their whatever stat that is. Milton doesn't mind handing it off if someone feels like they're a good thrower.
Yeah, if you want to, if somebody preps the mortar.
Dude, a chill ass Ottoman definitely played frisbee golf. I got skills that I can.
Okay, so this is your action then, Dave. If you're throwing it,
what am I rolling?
You can either roll athletics or acrobatics.
Do we have anyone else in the party that's strong, particularly?
You can have somebody who's dexterous.
Oh, dexterous.
Strength can be a
2. So because
or acrobatic.
Or acrobatic, got it.
What's my? What do I need to get?
You rolled a 14.
It's basically like an attack roll.
Right, but what do I need to get? What's a hit?
We don't know.
I'll judge it upon success. If you can get above a 10, it'll be something positive.
14.
14 he rolled.
14, that's a pretty decent roll. It takes out a pretty decent swath. The loud boom, a claymore you have to be 10 feet back from the safe side of, and it just when it reached that safe.
With all my frisbee experience, I kind of skipped it off the ground so I could get as many as.
Yeah, if you skipped off the ground, it explodes upward like shredding a couple bounding Beppos. You just see them get turned into like slushy as blood and viscera is like shot up into the air.
Corvid's gonna do a second level sleep.
Okay.
On another grouping of them. That's gonna
be. You meant on himself. He's just gonna take a nap. He's like, I'm gonna peace out, you guys. Handle this.
I'd take a second level nap.
29 hit points. 29 hit points fall asleep. Worth of them. Wait, is that? Yeah.
I wonder if that's even one of these. How big are they? How many?
I don't know. That's why he's kind of a Hail Mary.
It's a group? So you cast on a group, or just on one?
So with sleep,
is it evenly distributed
it sends
across
creatures
the group?
into starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points. Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake them awake.
One of them, we're gonna say the leading one of the ones who was standing close to the claymore and caught a little bit of shrapnel, just falls asleep mid and ends up getting trampled brutally by the pack of.
That wasn't the spell though. That one had narcolepsy.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Sara. I'm gonna roll for Sara Lee and Trey.
Okay.
Oh, I said I'd roll at advantage. They rolled an 18. Yeah, they're able to really coax some extra HP out of this Travolta horse. Like, it hits the nos. Like, Lothario goes, "It's okay, girl. I believe in you." And
Lothario?
Oh, I'm sorry. Trebuchet Philharmonic.
Trebuchet says, have you ever seen Half Baked?
And
it's completely random conversation about an old movie.
You guys start pulling away. You guys are getting some separation.
Okay.
My next plan was, I was thinking, I wonder if these Bippos are not smart. Maybe we can act as if we're shooting the 50 cal at them, and they'll think they're being shot and fall.
Anything can happen with the right performance check. We'll let the dice tell the tale. It's going to be a very high DC.
It's a great idea. Let's try more claymores first.
Yeah.
Claymores.
Can I cast
Milton?
a spell too?
Oh.
Oh, he's throwing. I was going to cast Spike Growth.
Ooh, hell yes.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. It becomes difficult terrain. When a creature moves through it, it takes piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. And the ground is camouflaged to look normal. So any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast makes a wisdom perception check to recognize the terrain as hazardous. So, yeah. That's all it says. It doesn't say what the perception check has to be. Oh, against your spell save DC. What is it?
They're charging. I won't even make them do the perception check. They're going to wander into it. Yeah, we're going to say you certainly like it creates kind of a traffic jam at the head of the herd. Yeah, it creates a traffic jam at the head of the herd. You guys have the gap between you and the Bippos widens even more. They are pretty held up now. You guys are kind of getting away scot-free.
Excellent. I think I might be out of spells. Or no, I'm
gonna do one more roll for Sara Lee though, real fast.
Oh no, I have one more.
Milton hands. He rolled for it, so he hands another prepared claymore to Thelonious. There we go.
Thelonious. All right.
Hey, thanks,
so
man. I appreciate it. Not my turn right now, but I'll hold on to this for a second.
It's armed. Whose turn is it?
Well, I mean, rules are rules. I got to hold on to this. So
you guys actually are able to. You guys survive. Just so you know, the real chance of death I had for you guys there.
Well, he's still holding a claymore, so we still have that real,
yeah, you never know.
real chance.
I'm going to carry this around for the rest of the adventure.
You guys make it through the forest. You guys make it through with the rodents of unusual size. You guys are through. Your Travolta horse collapses from exhaustion and excitement.
Oh, no.
As it gets in the, it's tired. It just can't be pushed anymore. And it is there that you are that a group of patrolling knights on a Travolta horseback. And by the way, like each Travolta horse, it's like has several saddles and has like at least like 6 knights. Who and like a crew of knights, and each one works to get to the head of the Travolta horse. This is just a little knight lore.
Weird. And all those horses, are they like the one that I had where they're like multiple legs? Like
oh, definitey. They're centipede like
horse.
But these are well trained horse. They stumble upon you. Oh,
greetings.
The heroes of yore. The lead knight from each horse gets down and gets on his knee. We have heard rumor of you in the land. Would you mind us escorting you to see the king? He would like to see you at once.
Not at all. We brought him this gift of an armed claymore.
Hey, you mind holding this for me for a second?
Hey, thank you.
Maybe we've disarmed him by now. I think maybe
it's like still like somebody still had like Itchy and Scratchy. They're still like it has like the rope to the detonator. Oh, and it seems to be tethered to something. Ooh, this is interesting. He's like looking at it like oh, it was like a puzzle. And that is where we're going.
Man, have fun.
And that is where we're going to end our episode today, with him staring. Hey, Min, check this out, as he points at all his men.
Raising his hand almost to the point of pulling the tether.
This frisbee is ticking.
And that is where we're going to end our episode today. Thank you so very much for joining us, everybody. Does anybody have any life tips or hacks for anybody? Dave,
I like that silence.
Do you have any promotions or life hacks? I have one.
I just want to say I don't know what our fan base or listening base is, but many of us are going to be at Comic-Con in San Diego next month, and I just wonder if anyone listening to us or watching us is in San Diego, is going to Comic-Con. Let us know. Shoot us a message because we're trying to see if there's any of our fans are going to be there.
try to meet up.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for Comic-Con goers, Dave, since you're a veteran of the Comic-Con wars?
Not giving my secrets out.
Okay.
No, it's just have fun. That's all you can do is have fun. There's no plan to it.
Be too cool. If you see somebody dressed up and like really enjoying themselves, snicker at them because you know you're cooler than them. That's my Comic-Con advice. Really act like you're better than the experience. No, are you kidding? I went to She-Hulk. I went to She-Hulk last year. And it was an experience I regret. Don't go. Here's my tip. Don't go in anything with body paint because you will fucking regret that for the whole fucking day.
You went to Comic-Con as She-Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Also amazing that you chose to be She-Hulk.
I thought I could pull it off better.
He put all the green makeup in and he goes, I look good. I'm She-Hulk.
I'd fuck me hard.
I get it, man. I went as Harley Quinn one year.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
The timing on that one.
All right.
I get it, man.
Clint, you got a life hack? Anything to plug?
Don't implode yourself like Sarah. Don't eat whatever she eats.
Stay away from that oldie high gravity.
Yeah, I don't know.
And don't have it through a beer bong. It just increases the gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse.
Life hacks. I'm not sure if I have a life hack, but I did enjoy on Audible the book by Norm Macdonald. So if anybody wants a good read, or if you're into stand-up comedy and stuff, his book is great.
Is it Norm Macdonald reading his book?
Yeah, it's Norm Macdonald.
Okay, then I'm sold.
That's fantastic.
I'm sold. That's the only way to. That's the only way to do that book. You're not supposed to read it. You have to listen to him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
So that's why I highly recommend.
And I checked out Scavenger's Reign. It was on HBO Max, but now it's on Netflix. A great sci-fi. It's really short episodes. Great if you're a fan of sci-fi. Really scratch that itch. Very unique story.
Another hack is coming out soon. You'll be able to find another read of Norm Macdonald's book. You can hear my version of it. I'm gonna try to improve on it a little bit over Norm. So
yeah. Where's OJ? I'm in heaven here. Where's OJ?
I want to hear a bad Norm Macdonald impression. I will be re-releasing his book.
Turd Ferguson. That's my name. All right, that is, and we, as the Turd Ferguson of D&D podcast, we at Awful Neutral say, join us next week. We stream every episode Sunday at noon on Twitch Pacific Standard Time. Catch us as a podcast. Catch us as a YouTube channel. Catch us on Discord. All the deets will be in the info. Thank you so very much for joining us. We love you. Later, nerds.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Catch us as a virus.